Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Social Entrepreneurship Show. I'm your host, Dr. Rashida L. Weaver. I'm the founder of the International Institute for Social Entrepreneurship, and I'm so excited to be talking to you today. Today's episode will be a little different than I typically do. I usually do really upbeat, positive. This is still upbeat and positive, but we're going to talk about a topic that is a bit negative today. And I don't have an outline. I really want to talk about this from the heart because this situation, this is an entrepreneur's fear, a social entrepreneur's fear. This holds a lot of people back, and I want to talk about it candidly and but also empowering. I want to empower you the way I empowered myself to get through these situations. So we're going to talk about when people try to steal your ideas. So, when I was in my PhD program, my research study is my dissertation is the first large scale study of the social, economic, and legal activities of social enterprises in the United States, which means I'm a pioneer. Right. And I created the first national directory and the largest national directory of social enterprises called Weaver Social Enterprise Directory, which is my company, which now has evolved into the International Institute for Social Entrepreneurship. I do still have the directory available for like purchase, but I don't have it on my website anymore. My company started out as it was like literally my dissertation database. I created this large database of social enterprises in the United States so that I could study them. And I like sent them a survey and pay them to do the study. And like, yeah, it ended up connecting the first large scale study. And so it was an amazing, amazing, amazing experience. Before I could publish it, I remember I went into a conference one day and this story makes me really emotional. You'll see why, because every like I know most, if not every social entrepreneur, aspiring social entrepreneur that I've met sometimes feels like afraid of putting their ideas on the internet or out there because they're afraid that somebody's going to steal it. And somebody, when I like went to this conference and I was showing that I did this first large scale study, someone did try to steal my work. And it was so bold. Mind you, it's a data set. So like it's data and research and reports, so you can't like just steal it. Um, they try to take it from me and put it as their own and to give me credit as if I didn't do all this work on my by myself. And it was a senior faculty member at another institution. And that was like so crazy to me because I'm like at a conference. I meet this person, she seems cool and like, and she's like, oh, I can be a reference for you and all these things. And like the first meeting was fine. Then I saw them on another occasion. I was by myself. When I was at the conference when I met them, I was by myself. By myself at this other conference. And I had just graduated. This is like literally like the day after my graduation. And she basically tells me and threatens me and says that I need to give her my data and that she can use it for her research and all these things. And I was just like, no, like what the heck? And this is so mind-boggling to me because I don't even know this person. And the fact that this person had the audacity and the entitlement to even approach me with such a proposition is beyond me. I was just like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? I felt so disrespected. And I let her have it. And then I let her have it. And I was like, don't play yourself. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm telling you who you're not. You're not about to bully me out of my creation, out of my work. Mind you, think about it from this perspective. This happened to me in like 2017. Yeah, 2017. It is now 2026, and I've made a whole company out of this research. And that I love, and this is like my dream come true. Can you imagine? I don't even want to imagine it, actually. I don't, let's not even talk about that. Uh, but like if I would have like allow this to happen. And I basically told her off. She got some other like faculty members from some other institutions to like try to like threaten me, like bully me, like, try to bully me. And it didn't work. Of course, I basically told everybody to go kick rocks in a professional way. I am from the Bronx. I will tell you off. I will tell you go yourself. Like, don't play with me. I was so mad. Like, I don't even like, and I'm like usually like really super positive, upbeat person, but like, don't try to disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me. That's not okay. Because Oh my, I was so upset. I was so upset. I'm even still upset, like just thinking about like having the audacity to do that, right? And I was so much younger than her and fresh into academia. And I was just like, I can't believe, I can't believe this. But then a year later, I go to another conference and she's there. And guess what? I saw some people that she actually successfully did that to. Because when it happened, I took it very personally. I was like, why would she think that I would even give away, like I would work this hard just to give my work away? Why would she think that about me? And it wasn't anything about me. She does this often to lots of people. Her probably her whole career is based on it. And so I'm sure she did work somewhere along the line, hopefully. But yeah, she had taken credit for work that other people had done. And yeah, she had basically threatened to like ruin my career and all these things. And I'm fine. I'm thriving. And my career is actually what I want it to be right now. It's better than I thought it would be too. I didn't, not better than I thought it would be because at one point I had a vision and then I went off course and then now I'm fulfilling the vision. And so it's beautiful. And, but it's like, it really made me sad because I met so many people that she successfully did this to. And I remember being at another conference a few years after that, and somebody said to me, they're like, where do you get all this confidence from? Like, how did you like stand up to her? Like, like there's other people here that didn't do that. And like, maybe they're not where they're supposed to be because of like issues like this. And I was like, well, one, I don't even like literally, I mean, even if I did know her, I guess it wouldn't really matter, but I was just like, I was so offended by her approaching me that way. And my message to you is to stand up for yourself, advocate for yourself, know your worth, and don't let people just, brutalize you and take advantage of you. And also, you have to believe, like I said, you have to believe in a higher power because when you believe in God, you know that man is just man. And man can hurt you, but God could hurt them. And you can also hurt them if you really need to defend yourself. And so it's just like, don't allow people to just come into your life and take what you have built. I worked so hard on my dissertation. Oh my good, and I had just had a baby too. Oh my goodness, I was working so, so, so incredibly hard. And my whole family, my late husband at the time, like my husband at the time, like he put so much into me, like I'm gonna like just give it all away to you. How dare you? I'm just so offended. I'm like, I can't even believe people think like this. I can't believe it. I'm like, this is like, wow. Some people do think like this and they get away with it. And so that's the first step is don't let them get away with it. Now, I didn't need to like tell anybody. I never like called her out publicly because I didn't think there was a need to. I just decided to succeed. I just focused on myself and creating I've had a great career. And so I don't need to focus on and I live a great life. I don't need to focus on bashing her. I feel like she already has her karma because like I wouldn't wish to be her in a million years. And so I wouldn't. And so but it was just so interesting how like she like try to back me into a corner. I was just this newly minted PhD. And I'm just like, wow, before I could even, and that's when it happens too, like before you can even publish your work, before you can even write the book, because all of this, my book, everything that she was trying to take from me is exactly what I put into my book. And look at it's now sold in 60 countries, like, 7 continents. And it's just like, man, you would have taken my whole career if I would have allowed you to, like wow, it's just so messed up. And in exchange, she was offering me some position that I don't even want to be over there. And so I'm really happy with what I've got going for me now. I love being the founder of the International Institute for Social Entrepreneurship. I love being the author of Social Entrepreneurship, A Practical Introduction. I love my Ready, Set, Launch Social Enterprise Bootcamp. And these all beautiful things came from my mind. I feel like you have to choose you. And I want to leave you with that message. Choose yourself. There will be people that try to take advantage of you in life. They will come, most definitely. But I want you to remember, you have choices. You are not a slave to anyone. You do not have to be overpowered by anyone. You have power. You are powerful. And I hope that you know that and you are valuable. And people need your voice. They need your mind. They need your eyes. They need your voice. They need your gift. They need your talent. They don't need everything to come from one kind of person or one kind of place. You are worthy and amazing just as you are. And your unique voice and your gifts and your talents and your hard work should be shown to the world and shared with the world. And you deserve to have credit for that. And so I hope you learned a lot from this video. And thank you for listening. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Please share it if you find that other people can benefit from it as well. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.